Assalamu alaikum.
Hi,
How are you doing, Mr. Islam?
hi.
How are you doing, Mr. Islam? I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Sorry for being late. I was just praying Maghrib prayer, the sunset prayer. So that's why I was late like, for about like 10 minutes now.
Not at all, Mr. Ram.
Okay, thank you. So how is everything going? Tell me about yourself.
Okay. I'm fine.
How's work going?
It's normal.
As normal. So,
Yeah.
like, at what time do you get back home?
About 6 in the evening.
6 in the evening. Uh-huh. Hmm. That's late. That's really late. So you told me
Because
what?
because uh, because the transportation from my work to home.
Oh, does it take long? So where is your work and where is your home?
Like the distance between uh, New Cairo and Ramses Station.
Wow, that's really long distance. Very long distance.
I know, but it's my work.
Hmm. So what do you do when you are on your way? Do you read something? Do you listen to something?
Unfortunately, I haven't smartphone to listen to music,
Hmm.
but
Hmm. So you
I
don't.
want I want to buy a smartphone in these days.
Mhm.
Listen to English music uh, in my road to work. Uh, to read English stories. I think this is a good idea
Yeah, very good idea. So, why didn't you buy a smartphone to the moment, Mr. Islam? Is it because you feel it's a waste of time, and maybe there's no need to depend on smartphones because phones are made to make phone calls and not to play, not to use apps? That was the reason why you didn't own a smartphone?
because the big reason I have a lot of friends who wanted to chat on Facebook, on WhatsApp. I didn't to waste more time.
Hmm.
Life is uh, very short.
Hmm.
I want to I want to spend my time and my days in good things.
Mhm. You know, Mr. Islam, in the past, I used to have Facebook and then I deleted it when I was about in the years at the college, at the university, because I felt that I was staying at home. I didn't go out that much. I wasn't playing sports. I wasn't reading. I was just trying to refresh the pages of the Facebook site to see what's happening around, especially after the revolution.
I
So,
I I think Facebook is very big problem. I think Facebook like drugs.
oh wow, it's like addiction.
What?
It's like
What mean by,
yeah.
what what mean by addiction?
Addiction is when you cannot leave something, when you do a habit and you cannot leave it, especially drugs. To be addicted, if I say I am addicted to, you have to use the preposition to. I'm addicted to drugs, let's say. Or maybe I'm addicted to Facebook. Or
I'm addicted to drugs, Facebook, video games, PlayStation.
yeah. Okay, so all of these, if I'm addicted to something, that means I'm stuck with it. I cannot let it go. I cannot leave it. It controls me. It controls my life, other than me controlling it. That means it's an addiction.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mean it's like drugs, Mr. Islam, to stay with the Facebook.
Yeah.
Mhm. You know, Mr. Islam, the Facebook is called the social media, right?
Yeah.
And media comes from the word medium, to be in the middle, to be like to link between stuff, to be a link. So a link between people in a society, that must be something positive. But when we use the Facebook, we don't go outside, we just chat, and we don't have communication, real communication, face-to-face communication. So some people, they call the Facebook anti-social. Do you know what's anti-social?
Antisocial.
Yeah.
Antisocial. I think
And
like antisocial.
what's anti? Can you guess what's anti?
Anti. Uh, it's defense. It's it's closing to defense.
Anti
Against.
against. Like antivirus. An
Yeah.
antivirus is the against viruses, fighting
Again.
viruses. So
Facebook. I think antisocial
yes, against being social.
because Facebook describe virtual life, not real life.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. So, and the problem is, I'm gonna give you an example, Mr. Islam. You
Yeah.
know, when we go to school, when we went to school before in the past, we used to sometimes hit each other, have fights, sometimes insult and say bad words. But the point of schools is, if I say a bad word to a person, maybe because I see his reaction and I see that he is really sad and he's not happy because I was hurting him, I may stop. I may not continue. And maybe I may feel bad. But in the internet or through the internet, if I say to a person, you're fat, in the comments, you're a fat person, I'm not seeing his reaction. I'm not seeing his face. If he is being sad, being hurt. So I'm not going to care. I'm going to continue hurting. So that's why face-to-face relationship encourages good behavior and kindness and how to put yourself in the same shoes of others. Right? Do you agree with this, Mr. Islam?
I fully agree with you.
Hmm. Amazing. I said the expression to put yourself into somebody's shoes. What does that mean?
Put yourself into somebody's shoes.
Yeah, what does it mean?
What is that? Face to face.
No, try to think about it. If I try to use your shoes, why am I trying it? I'm trying your shoes because I want to see if they fit me, right?
Yeah.
So when I tell you, for example, Mr. Islam, let's say I saw a poor person, and I told you, Mr. Islam, this person is so poor because he is lazy. He doesn't go to work because he's not smart. So you tell me as an advice, no, Omar, you cannot say that. Put yourself in his shoes. That means try to imagine yourself in his place. Try to imagine that you are in the same situation like this person. So that means to put yourself in his shoes. If I put myself in his shoes, that means I'm going to feel what you feel. I'm going to try to imagine how it is like to feel your sensations, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts. Do you get me, Mr. Islam? Hello?
You mean by putting myself or yourself into somebody's shoes, like
If you want to imagine,
I want to imagine, but uh, but
mhm, try to say it in use other words. If you feel that you're stuck, that means stuck, that means you're pausing, you're not talking. Try to use other words. Explain what you want to say. Don't stop ever, Mr. Islam. Continue. Go ahead. Go on. Continue.
okay, okay. Uh, Put yourself into somebody's shoes. Uh, it's like I think this statement is is very
Mhm. Don't use you don't have to use the 100% correct word. Try to say the closest meaning, Mr. Islam. The point
is
is to make your point clear. That's the point.
okay. Uh, put yourself into somebody's shoes. Shoes. Okay, okay, I get it. Uh,
Mhm. You know sympathy,
I
Mr. Islam. Do you know
what
sympathy?
what mean by sympathy?
Uh,
Sympathy.
when you have sympathy, that means I'm going to give you some examples. If you
Yeah.
see um, a young kid crying because he lost his toys, so what you do is that you try to calm the kid down. You try to make him laugh. Why? Because you felt sympathy for him.
I didn't understand.
If you see somebody sad and you try to make this person less sad, why do you do this? What's the reason? Because you felt in your heart sympathy. You felt you're really sad for his position and situation and you want to change it. It's like when we have sympathy for poor people, weak people, people who can't get what they want, people in battlefields and wars like Syria and Iraq, Palestine. So we feel sympathy for them. We're sad. We feel what they feel. Did,
I
did, you, get,
think
did you get it, Mr. Islam?
sympathy,
Sympathy. Yeah, sympathy.
sympathy.
Mhm.
Uh, you mean by sympathy like crying people in Iraq, in Palestine?
Yes, that's right. That's right, Mr. Islam. To feel the same feelings of other people. You know, when you talk
Because
about, I feel you, I
because
feel
the effect of what are doing on her on their home.
yeah. So it's in Arabic called shafaqa.
Yeah,
To have this sympathy, that means you have this towards
sympathy
people. Yeah.
other people feel.
The verb that you use is sympathize.
Sympathy.
Sympathy is noun. I have sympathy, but the verb is sympathize.
Sympathize.
I sympathize with. Use with. My brother, because he is poor and unemployed. You know what's unemployed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it means jobless, without a job.
Yeah.
So
The
I said,
person who hasn't any job,
yes, who doesn't have,
who
doesn't,
doesn't who doesn't have any job.
yeah. We don't say I haven't money or any money. No, that's wrong. The right way is to say I don't have
I don't have any money.
any money. This
Yeah.
is right. I'm going to give you the difference. When you say I, you, they, we, after it, you say have. Okay?
Yeah.
She, he, it, they take has. Okay? Of course, if you want to make it in the negative, you say haven't. Or hasn't. Okay? So you can say I haven't, but not in the meaning of that you have something. That you have something, the opposite of it, that I don't have it. No. I haven't is said when you say, like, I haven't met my brother today. See? Haven't met. So have here becomes negative when you have it with a verb. Okay? But I haven't any money. There is no other verb. So haven't met. You know the when you say I didn't meet, this equals I didn't meet.
I didn't meet my brother today.
I didn't meet my brother today equals I haven't met my brother today. The same. We haven't played football since long time ago. They haven't gone to work for 3 days in a row. Okay? She hasn't got her email yet. he hasn't bought a new car yet. Did you get the difference?
Yeah.
This equals he hasn't bought his new car yet.
Didn't
Yes.
Didn't buy the new car.
Didn't buy. Okay, what's the difference? They must have a difference. They are the same, but the difference is between the British and American accents. The British, they make differences between haven't and the past, or hasn't in the past. But the American grammar doesn't make any difference. There's no difference. You can use both of them. But the British, for your information, Mr. Islam, they use this hasn't or haven't when you don't say something related to specific time. Like, I haven't met him at 9 o'clock. They don't say this. They say, I didn't meet him at 9 o'clock. But they say, I haven't met him in my whole life. There's no time, no specific time. Did you get it, Mr. Stam? So don't confuse yourself, because the American way, they don't make any difference. Haven't with the past, hasn't with the past equals didn't plus the verb. Is it clear?
In grammar, always there are big difference in a British. Yeah?
Yes.
But in American, it's easy.
They don't make difference.
Yeah.
You don't have any differences between them.
There are no difference.
There is no
Difference.
Difference. If you say different, different what? Different is an adjective. There's no different grammar rule. You have to describe something. Like he's a confident person, or he is confident. But if we say he has confidence, but he is confident. Did you get the difference? But there is no difference. But there is no difference. Difference what? There's no difference grammar rule.
Difference here is a noun.
Yes.
Different
adjective.
is adjective. It's I said differences. It's found differences or not in English?
Yeah, you said it right, Mr. Stan. There is no difference. So that's right.
Differences. The collective it's a plural.
There are
plural difference. There are
no differences, because you said S. But if you don't have the S, you say there is no difference.
Yeah.
So let's say R, here S. Okay, Mr. Stan, let's go and head for the file. We have reading for, but before the reading, what about the assignment? What are the 5?
I think I collect some statement and some words describe about all of 5 words.
You can say that describe. Sentences that describe.
Sentence that describe.
That. Yeah, that.
That describe.
And you said, because you said sentences, so you say describe with it. Because that's they describe. But if you say sentence describe, no. A sentence describe,
Describes.
because now it becomes it.
Sentences describe.
Okay, so what can you tell me some of the sentences, please, Mr. Islam?
Let's start by fluke.
Okay.
Fluke is a noun. Um, Description of fluke is something is good, has happened, that is the result of a chance instead of skilling or planning.
Mm-hmm.
This is the description.
Mm-hmm.
Sentence about fluke. Yesterday, Russia football team won in the World Cup by a fluke.
Amazing. Okay.
Yaren,
Amazing. So you mean you said the Russia football team, right? You said this, Mr. Islam?
I said Russia football team, not that.
It's Russian.
Russian football
Yes.
team.
Because
This is adjective.
yes, Russia is the country itself, like
Yeah.
Egypt. But Russian, it's like when we say Egyptian football team, not Egypt football team.
Yeah.
So the Russian
Russia,
football team, not.
Russia football team.
What about them? The one?
Won in the World Cup by a fluke.
Look, okay. And you can say it in another way, Mr. Islam. Russian football team, or you can say Russians winning is a fluke, like this. Russian. See, Russian football team winning was a fluke.
Yeah.
Or win, both of them are right. Russian
Yeah.
football team win was a fluke. Was a fluke. You can say it was a fluke. No, you don't have to say by a fluke. It was a fluke. Okay, amazing. I like this example. Okay, what about yearn for?
Yaren for?
Yes, yearn for.
Yaren or Yaren?
Yearn.
Yearn?
Yes.
Yearn. Yearn for. Yearn for is a verb.
Okay.
Description of it. To have a deep desire for something or someone.
Okay, amazing.
When my sister was a virgin,
Sorry, again.
when my sister was a virgin, she would yearn for chocolate ice cream and French fries.
Amazing. That's very good. So to yearn for something, that means you wanted it. You want it so much. You want something badly. So if I yearn for going abroad, I yearn for meeting my father.
Yeah.
I yearn for a meal, certain meal. Good. What's eradicate?
Eradicate Eradicate is a verb, the description of it, to do away with as completely as if by pulling up by the roots.
Mm-hmm.
It's really to pull pull something up by the roots.
Mm.
If we want to eradicate the growing problem of cheating in schools, parents and the communities must get behind teachers.
Mm-hmm.
I
Amazing.
think I think it's a big it's a big problem in schools. Cheating in
Yes.
exams.
So you want to eradicate cheating from exams.
Yeah,
Mhm. There's another word, uproot.
uproot.
Eradicate means to remove from the roots and also uproot. We can or we want uproot cheating from exams. Good, hilarious.
Hilarious,
Hilarious.
hilarious,
Hilarious.
hilarious,
Hile, hile,
hila,
hilarious.
hila,
Hilarious.
hilarious,
Good, very good, amazing.
hilarious. It's extremely fun.
Hmm.
Yesterday I saw hilarious movie.
Very good. But you say, I saw a hilarious movie. Why?
A, a hilarious movie. I watch a hilarious movie.
Yes, I watched. I watched.
I watched. I
I watched.
watched. I watched it.
Not watched it. Watched. Watched.
Watched. Watched.
It's like when you say watched.
Watched. Watched. Watched.
Watched.
Watched.
Like try, yes, try to make the DT. Try this first time to make the D, turn it to a T. Watched. Watched.
Watched.
It's like, what's this?
Asked.
Asked. Asked.
Asked.
Asked.
Asked.
Good. Very good. Asked.
Asked.
Asked. Asked.
Asked.
Amazing. Watched.
Watched.
I watched a movie yesterday.
I watched the movie yesterday.
Perfect. I asked the teacher about the question.
I asked teacher about a question.
Very good. Very good. So you said you watched a hilarious movie. Not I watched hilarious movie. Why? Because a is when you say something that is not defined. You don't know it. I don't know this movie, right? I don't know its title. So I watched a movie. A means any movie. It doesn't matter. This is not the point. The point is that you watched.
What? Can you repeat?
Yeah, you said,
What?
Mr. Islam,
Yeah.
I watched hilarious. The right way is to say
Ah.
a hilarious movie. Like, let's say, I saw a man crossing the street. No, I saw a man crossing the street.
I saw a man.
Yes, not I saw a man. I saw a man crossing the street.
Man. To define it.
Yes, you should define by a. Okay, what's the difference when I say between when I say I saw the man or I saw a man? I saw the man, that means the here is referring to somebody that we know. We both know. But I saw a man, anyone.
like pointer.
Again, like what? Pointer?
Pointer.
Yeah, something like this. It's
Yeah.
like if you say let's say I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna buy a car. That means you're gonna buy any car. It may be small, big, strong, weak, expensive, cheap, right? I'm gonna buy a car, any car. A means any car. But I'm gonna buy the car. That means when I say this, I'm gonna go buy the car. That means we talked about this car. Maybe I told you how beautiful it is. Maybe you told me to see and offered to see a certain car, and I liked it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna buy the car, but I'm gonna buy a car that's general, in general. Did you get what I want to say to Mr. Islam?
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I understand what you say.
Mm-hmm. So give me an example about this, Mr. Islam. Using the and a, and what's the difference between them? Use a, then use the. Tell me the difference.
You using and the.
Yes, yes, use the and a in the same sentence. And tell me, what's the difference? What makes the difference? Yeah, what's the difference
Uh,
between
uh, uh, is a letter.
I saw the girl? If I say I saw the girl, I saw
I
the
saw
beautiful girl.
I saw a girl.
Oh yeah, I saw a
Not
girl and I saw the girl. What's
not.
the difference?
I think I think I think girl. It's
Yeah,
any girl.
yeah.
She is any girl.
Yes, I saw a girl, any girl. We don't know, both of
Any
us,
girl.
we don't know her. But I
Yeah.
saw the girl,
The girl, I
know her.
know him. I know her. The
Yes,
girl, when I say the girl, I know her.
that's completely right. You told me.
But a girl, I don't know her.
Okay, excuse me, Mr. Stan, for just one moment.
Yeah,
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, no, not at all.
Okay, I'm sorry for Mr. Stan. So let's continue. That's very good. So you know the difference between a and the now. What's
But
the
I think there is another
another difference?
difference, not different. There is another difference between a and the. The it's add to unique things
Mhm.
like moon, like sun. Uh,
You put a or
the,
that? You put that.
the,
The
the,
sun, the
the
moon.
sun. I mean the, not a, the sun, the moon. I think it's a big, this is a big difference between the and an. Is it right or wrong?
Yes, just one of the differences. One of the differences. Not all the differences, but this is one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Okay, gullible. What's gullible?
Gullible.
Yeah.
Gu- it's mean
Okay.
easily duped or cheated.
hmm Duped means deceived. Duped, deceived. You know, deceived,
Deceived.
tricked.
Oh, I can joke on it by easily.
You can joke in it easy. Yeah. hmm Okay.
Like, are you kidding me?
hmm Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
A gullible person, that means he believes anything.
yeah. Believe anything easily.
Like if you take, like if I say to a person, "Oh, you know that Russia is the strongest team ever in history," he's gonna believe it.
Yeah.
If you tell him the strongest country in the world is Egypt, Egypt is so
The,
scientifically advanced.
the gullible woman gave all her money to a fake charity.
Mhm. Fake charlatan,
Charity. Charity.
charity.
Charity or charity?
No,
Charity.
charity, charity.
Charity.
Amazing. Very nice. You're getting the pronunciation correct. Amazing. I like that, Mr. Islam. Perfect. So now we know fluke is by luck. Yearn for is to desire something too much. Eradicate is to remove or uproot. Hilarious, that means so funny.
True.
Gullible, that means a person who believes anything said to him.
Anything. The quote of the day.
Yeah. May we please, Mr. Islam?
Yeah. The quote of the day. The sun is a daily reminder that we too can rise again for the darkness, that we too can shine our own light. Charles
Ajna.
Ajna.
Okay, the sun is daily reminder that we too can rise again from the darkness, that we too can shine our own light. What do you understand from this quote, Mr. Islam?
I understand the sun
You know what's a reminder?
reminder. I understand reminder who like memory.
Yes, makes you remember.
Yeah, makes
Daily means it's
makes
happening.
me remember.
Yeah, and daily, that means it's happening every day.
Regular.
Yes, regularly.
Yeah, that
Regularly.
we regularly,
Regularly.
regularly, regular, re,
Regularly.
regular, really,
Regularly.
regularly,
Regular? Regular.
regularly, regularly,
Yes. One shot regularly. Regularly.
regularly,
Good. Regularly.
regularly. I facing. I think
Because
my
R and R.
is very heavy because my age.
No. Don't say this, Mr. Islam, at all. I don't want you to believe that. It's not about your age. You can say whatever you want to say. So you can say regularly, no problem.
Regularly,
Amazing. Close. Regular, then you just try to merge the L with the R. Regularly.
regularly,
Okay, I'm going to tell you another word. Can you say this?
world,
World.
world,
World.
world,
World. World.
world,
Good. World.
world,
World Cup.
World Cup,
Be careful, Mr. Islam. It's not world. It's world. World Cup. World Cup.
World Cup,
World Cup.
World Cup,
World Cup. World Cup.
world,
World Cup.
world,
Okay. Regularly.
regular,
Regularly. Regularly.
regular, regularly,
Regularly. Regular.
regularly,
Okay, say regular. Regular.
regular,
Regularly.
regularly, regularly.
Amazing. Very good. Okay. We're going to have some reading. We're not going to read the whole passage here. So please start reading, Mr. Islam.
Last but not least, in many countries, there is a shortage of people to do manual jobs such as plumbing and carpentry, so making university more expensive by encourage people to take up these jobs.
Okay. Last but not least, in many countries there is a shortage of people to do manual jobs, such as plumbing and carpentry. So making university more expensive may encourage people to take up these jobs. Okay. So what did you understand from this passage, Mr. Islam?
I understand. I understand this is the cause of education process is free.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Is manual jobs, uh,
manual.
manual
Mm-hmm.
manual jobs.
Yes, something manual, that means it's done without a machine.
Yeah, like mechanic.
Yeah, it's not automated. It's not.
It's not automated.
Yes, not automated.
You using hands.
Yes,
like cleaner,
Maids,
office boy,
yes. Janitor, do you know what's janitor? Janitor is,
janitor,
yes, janitor is the guard of a building. The guard of a building, the man who stands in front of the building protecting it.
yeah. Responsible for saving,
Yes,
saving of the building, like security in working build.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like security and like if there is an international company, if there is a place that needs to be protected from people entering into it who are not working or living in this building, he is called a janitor. Janitor.
Um,
So they are trying to say in this passage, Mr. Islam, that if we make university expensive, then manual jobs like plumbing and carpentry, okay, they are going to be in the society. Why? Because some of the people, they're not going to be able to go to university, then they have to do these manual jobs because they don't have a certificate. They are not doctors or engineers, and they are not specialists. So that's why they have to work in these jobs. If we make university available for everyone, then we are not going to have this opportunity to have the uh, jobs that people use their hands in. Do you agree with this argument, Mr. Islam?
are you meaning by
Do you mean? Do you mean?
do you mean by your statement uh, you would like to certificate and educated people to do this manual jobs?
No. He's saying in many countries there's a shortage. Shortage that means comes from short. Very
Shortage,
little number.
shortage.
Very small number.
Yeah, it's not number, but
Mean.
it describes uh, few.
Yes. That means they are not enough. If we have shortage of food, that means we have food, but that's not enough. If we have shortage of employees, that means we have employees, we have workers, but they're not enough. So we have shortage of people who are doing manual jobs like plumbing, carpentry. You know the carpenter? You know the carpenter? What does the carpenter do, Mr. Islam?
uh, who fix who fixing woods,
Who fixes?
who fixes woods,
Amazing, good.
beds,
Makes tables,
tables,
chairs. Okay, what's the place that we put our clothes in?
cupboard,
Oh, cupboard, from its name, we put cups and plates in it. But closet is a place that we put,
closet,
yes,
place to put clothes,
yes, and cupboard,
cupboard,
Like, you know what they call here in Egypt niche?
Yeah,
Something like this, a cupboard.
cupboard.
Close it, that's American. American. Okay.
American.
What is the British? Wardrobe.
Ward. Ward.
Wardrobe. Ward by itself means room.
Wardrobe.
Because ward by itself means room. So they mean by it the room of the robes. That you put your robes in, your clothes in. So how can you say this word, Mr. Islam?
What?
How can you pronounce this word?
Clothes.
Clothes. Clothes.
Clothes. Clothes. The
Clothes. It's not clothes, it's clothes.
clothes.
Yes, clothes. You put your mouth under your teeth and you merge between the TH and S together. Clothes.
Clothes.
Good. Put clothes in the closet.
Clothing.
Put the clothes in the closet.
Clothes.
Good. Amazing.
Clothes. And
Okay. So coming back to this, he's saying that we have very little people, very few people doing the manual jobs. So maybe if we make universities expensive, not everyone going to be able to go to universities. Then other people, they're gonna work in carpentry and plumbing. Did you get it, Mr. Islam?
I understand there are shortage of manual jobs
Such as means like plumbing and carpentry.
like plumbing and carpentry. Is that the cause of making university more expensive?
No, the opposite. It's a result. If we make universities more expensive, that may encourage people to take up these jobs, the jobs of the manual jobs. Did you get it? Like, I'm not going to work as a plumber or carpenter except if I don't have a certificate, right?
Yeah.
Certificate, I would go and work as an engineer,
Yeah.
doctor.
I didn't need to pay for study.
Yes.
I didn't need to pay for study and going to university. Why to pay? I I ought to be plumber or carpentry if I didn't to pay.
If I didn't pay,
I didn't pay.
I didn't pay, yes.
I didn't pay.
To be a plumber, to be a carpenter, but to work in plumbing, to work in carpentry. Plumbing and carpentry, these are the names of jobs. But the main
Jobs of
person doing the job is a plumber.
plumber or carpenter.
Yes. Okay, what does that mean? Last but not least.
Last but not least. Last
Last but not least means this is the last point I want to say, but
but not final.
um, okay, close, but not less important, not the least important. Like
Not least, not least. You mean importance?
yes, like when if I say, yeah, I want to thank everybody who helped me, Mr. Islam, Mr. Ahmed, Mr. Fathi, and last but not least, Mr. Muhammad. So that means this is the last name I said, but that doesn't mean that he is not a good support for me like others. Mentioning him the last name has nothing to do with his value that he added to my life. So it doesn't mean because it's the last point the writer said or the writer wrote that is it's less important. No, it's with the same importance that he wrote other examples to, other points to. Did you get it, Mr. Islam? So last one,
Yeah, I get it.
it's like أخيرا وليس آخرا.
أيوة.
So you can say it here.
بس but but أخيرا وليس آخرا. It couldn't be like this.
Can't be like this.
Can't be like this.
Why?
Because أخيرا not related to importance.
Yes, أخيرا is about, this is the last point I'm going to mention, I'm going to say, based on what I said before. This is the last point. But this is not the least, right? That doesn't mean that's the least important thing. It doesn't mean that's less important than other points. This is what they mean by أخيرا وليس آخرا. I'm mentioning it in the end, but that doesn't mean that it's not important. It means it's important too, but because I have to have a list. I have to have a list of things, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe all of them are important. So, because I don't want to confuse others, I don't want to make them believe that this point is not valuable like other points. So that's why I say last but not least. Did you get it, Mr. Islam?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. We're gonna leave this for next time.
I need to sing a lot in English.
Sorry?
I need to sing a lot in English.
Yeah, it will happen by training. When we talk a lot, like I'm gonna give you an example, Mr. Islam. During your day, I think you don't talk in English that much. But because we're taking this course, so you have an opportunity to talk for about 4 hours per week, right? So this is going to break the cycle of thinking in Arabic because now most of the time, 99%, we don't talk Arabic.
Yeah.
So you gotta train your subconscious mind to accept that you know another language that's so strong like your first language. You know how psychologists define your mother tongue or your first language?
How psychologic? How psychologists?
Yeah, psychologists. Psychologists,
Psychology?
they,
Psychologists?
yeah, psychologists is a person who is a specialist in psychology.
Psychologist?
or a person having psychotherapy. You know psychotherapy?
Psychotherapy.
The word therapy means healing, making something become healthy. And psycho means the brain, the mind. علاج نفسي. Psych means mind. Therapy means
Theory.
recovery or healing. So healing the mind. Psychotherapy means healing the mind. You know what's healing, Mr. Islam? Healing?
Healing.
Yeah, if I have a cut on my hand and starts to bleed, and then after a while it stops bleeding, then there's like you can see a cover on the wound or the injury, the injured part. That is like little bit hard and rough, right? Because the wound is now healing. It's becoming like before. Did you get it, Mr. Islam?
I get it.
Okay, so I was saying this, that psychologists define your mother tongue, your native language, by two things: that you dream with it and you swear with it. If you swear by this language, that means it's your first language.
Your voice is very far.
Is it now better?
Yeah.
Now better? Okay, so if you dream in Arabic, that proves that's your first language. If you start to dream in English, that means that it's becoming so strong. The other language is becoming so strong. That happens to so many people when they start to learn English, because they start to think in English. So when you start dreaming in English, that's a very good sign that you're becoming very strong in English, Mr. Islam.
Yeah. I need to think.
One of the things that will make you think in English is that you don't stop like now. Try to say anything, even if it's not perfect. It doesn't matter, because perfection is not what you want. It's impossible to be perfect in anything. So try to say what pops in your head. If it is wrong, let's correct it. If it's right, then wow, you did it, and it's going to encourage you to do other mistakes. You know, the successful person, Mr. Islam, is the one who has the ability to accept his own failure. There's no problem to fall down. There's no problem to make mistakes. There's no problem to make errors. The problem is when I stop trying because I'm afraid maybe I'm not saying the perfect word for this situation. No, you don't have to. Just go ahead. Don't care about anything.
Okay.
And very soon, inshallah, you're going to think in English. It's not so far.
I hope.
Okay, we're going to take phonetics. The long A. The long A. These are the symbols that you see in the dictionary. These symbols, they show you how to say the word. Okay? So long vowels are like age.
Age.
Alien.
What?
Alien.
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 Alien or Aryan?
Alien.
Alien.
Aid.
Aid.
Agent.
Agent.
Look, This is a long vowel, the long A in the beginning of the word. Age. It's not age.
A-
It's not alien. It's not aid. It's not agent. It's age. Alien. Aid. Agent. See?
yeah. Age,
You don't say
alien, aid, agent,
good. Now afraid.
afraid,
Able.
able,
Wave.
wave,
Paid.
paid,
Okay, where is the long vowel in the word here in the middle? Is it in the beginning?
afraid, able, wave, paid,
Afraid, as you said,
afraid,
is in the middle.
the middle,
The long vowel is in the middle. Afraid. Okay. Able, it's in the beginning. Able. Wave,
able,
in the middle.
wave, the middle,
Paid, in the
the
middle.
middle,
Okay, what about display? The long vowel, where is it?
yesterday,
In the beginning or in the middle?
yeah, yesterday, the final,
Yes, good. Display, yesterday, holiday, stay.
holiday, stay,
Amazing. What's the meaning of display?
display, like seeing,
Showing.
show,
Showing. When you display,
show,
when you display something on screen, that means you're showing on the screen, right? This screen displays very good quality of movies. That means shows, display. Okay. What's the meaning of wave? Wave.
wave,
Yeah.
wave, it's related to electronic signal,
Very good. Okay. What if it is not a noun? It's a verb. What if it is a verb? What does wave
wave,
as a verb? Yeah.
wave, verb,
I waved to the guy across the street
I,
to warn him.
I using my hand,
Amazing.
I used my hand or moved my hands to him,
Very good. Across the street, it means in the other side of the street. On the other side of the street. Okay, what's the meaning of alien?
alien, I don't know,
Alien, some people believe that aliens live on other planets. Aliens living on other planets, that means other creatures. That some people believe that they are like humans on other planets. Do you know them, Mr. Islam? Hello?
like zombies,
Okay, but on other planets. They show them in movies like they have green skin and they wear special clothes.
An American movie, there are
Yes. Try to say it.
terrible creation with green skin,
Okay.
with strange faces. Is it me?
Yes, yes, exactly. So some people they believe they exist. Do you believe that there are aliens? Mr. Islam, do you believe that there are aliens?
I mean that are aliens. Is it right or not?
Yes. And my question is, do you believe that aliens live?
Unbelievable, unbelievable
Yes.
unbelievable people, or it's not animal or people. It's a strange creation.
Yes. So do you believe that there are aliens?
I don't believe there there are aliens.
So they just say this in movies.
I think I think I think there are strange creation.
Yes, very strange. They don't look like humans. It's
I think
referring to the
there
imagination. It's just in imagination, you know.
for imagination. Yeah,
Okay, how can you say this sentence, Mr. Islam?
I was able to stay away in a holiday without delay.
I was,
I,
was,
I was
I was able to stay away
I,
in a holiday without delay.
I was able to stay away in a holiday without delay.
Okay, what's this?
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Afraid. Don't be afraid to display the movie, then play.
Don't be afraid to display the movie, then play. Okay, what's
Don't be afraid. Yesterday, I aided the agent unpaid
it must be and, not and,
on
and,
and
yeah, and paid.
paid for the cake.
Okay, word pairs, you know, we use,
I think in American English,
yeah.
you eat some letters.
Yeah, yeah, that happens a lot. We're gonna talk about this in future lessons, by the way, especially the T and R.
I,
What about?
I, I wanna learn to be native in speaking and listening American English.
Yeah, inshallah, it's going to be very easy. Don't worry at all, Mr. Islam. You can reach to this
What
level. You're going to
I
learn.
hope, I hope that
Yeah, don't worry. It's easy. It's not bad. I'm going to tell you some tricks. And when I told you this trick of the long vowels, now you know how to say them automatically. Like, what about this? May you say this, please, Mr. Islam? Hello?
okay. I see.
What is this sentence?
Yesterday I ate the Asian and paid for the cake.
Good. What about this? What is this, Mr. Islam?
Alien attack.
Alien.
Alien attack.
Okay.
Same game. Famous potato. Remain dangerous. Stay okay. Wave and say.
Okay. I'm gonna send you um, a link. Mr. Islam. Um, I can send you this link through the chat box. Can you see it here?
Yeah.
You're gonna see the chat.
Yeah.
Go to it. You're gonna find a link. This is the link. Click it and watch the short video. Mr. Islam, it's about 3 minutes.
You need to watch this video now.
Yeah, yeah, right now. We're gonna discuss it. We need to discuss it. I sent you the link. We have 3 minutes. It's about 3 minutes, and then we're gonna talk about it. The hard words, the easy words. What is the topic about? What did you feel useful from it?
Nauman Ali Khan,
Yes,
sadness and
depression.
depression, depression, depression.
Okay. After you finish it, tell me immediately, Mr. Islam, and we're gonna talk about the video. I hope that you enjoy it.
Okay. You need to play from my side now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Play it from your side because if I play it from my side, it will work, but it's gonna be a little bit slow. So I sent
Okay,
you.
I I played it now.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Enjoy it.
Okay.
Mr. Islam.
Mr. Amr, hi.
Yes, Mr. Islam, I'm with you.
I watched
Yes,
I
right while
watched
saying it. Watched,
the
yes.
video. I watched the video.
Did you like it?
I like I liked it more and more. It's
So you liked it too much.
yeah. It's
Amazing.
it's a big
It's a big
big
topic.
reminder, a big reminder for success.
Hmm. It's a big reminder.
Reminder
Hmm. Okay, so Mr. Islam, why do you think it's a big reminder?
because all all of sentences that said by Nu'man, it's from Quran. It's it's, it's really evidence for our life.
Hmm. So you mean that he didn't come up with something new?
What?
That Nouman Ali Khan didn't come up with something new. It's in the Quran. It's mentioned in the Quran.
Yeah, it's mentioned through the Quran.
Mhm. So the main point here is that he is telling us not to be sad, right?
Don't be weak or sadness.
Mhm. Don't be weak or sad, or don't fall into weakness and sadness.
Don't be weak or sad.
Mhm.
Don't or don't or
Yeah,
don't sadness.
don't fall into sadness. Don't surrender to sadness. Don't accept sadness.
Surrounding sadness.
Surrender. Surrender that means
Surround
to give up.
surrender
Yes, surrender means to give up. If I give up, that means I surrender. But
surround
but sometimes you surrender, you can give up without surrendering, but you always surrender when you give up. Know the difference? So if I give up something, that means I tried and tried and tried, but it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna quit and escape from it. Go maybe go home and try to fix it. Okay.
Okay.
Um, okay, so he's saying don't be weak, but what he meant is don't feel because of something bad you did or because of situation that you feel it's very dangerous that you are lower in a position in the sight of Allah, that Allah sees you as a bad person. No, to do this, always have hope. And I think we need hope for the whole country. here in Egypt, for example, Mr. Islam, right?
Repeat what you say again, Mr. Omar.
I was saying, I believe that we have very good point that Nouman Ali Khan said that being weak is the root cause, is the cause of being sad. And being weak here means that you feel that you did something or something is happening to you that's impossible to change, very, very hard to change. Then wahan, weakness, starts. Did you get it, Mr. Islam?
Unfortunately, I understand percentage.
Okay, what did you understand?
It's between 10 to 20%.
Okay, I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit. In the video, Nouman Ali Khan was saying, don't be weak, right? Right, Mr. Islam? Nouman Ali Khan was talking about not being weak. So, if a person is weak, according to what he's saying, that means he surrenders, he gives up. He doesn't want to do it again, doesn't want to try it again. You feel that, oh, I did it before and failed, so I'm not going to try. Do you get it, Mr. Islam?
You mean you must I must be confident on Allah.
Yes. Yes. Confident of Allah.
Confident of Allah.
Okay. So it's a very good video. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, this grammar. Okay, we're gonna just study something very easy here that so many people fall into this mistake, Mr. Islam, and that makes talking English really hard if people don't know the difference between two rules. Happening now, something that's happening now, and something that's always happening. Okay? If something is always happening, is different completely from something that's happening right now. Like if I'm doing something every day, that doesn't mean, if I'm telling you this, I do something every day, that I'm doing it right now. It just doesn't necessarily mean this.
Yeah, I get up early in the morning. It's always happening.
Always. It's always happening. Always happening.
Always happening.
Okay, I'm going to give you the examples. They are looking at him.
They are looking.
He is staying with her. The cat jumps high.
The cat jumps.
What's in common between them? What's in common between they are looking at him, he is staying with her, the cat jumps. Sorry. The cat is jumping high. She is studying hard. We are managing our business cleverly. What's the difference? I mean, what's in common? The opposite of what's different. They are looking, he is staying, the cat is jumping.
They are looking happening now.
Amazing. Like I'm watching the movie now, that means it's happening now. I'm watching the movie. That means maybe my brother called me and told me, come over. I told him, wait, I'm just watching the movie. So that means it's right now. I'm running. That means I'm running right now. I cannot say I'm running when I'm not in the situation itself. Okay. When I say she studies hard, what does that mean? Does that mean she's studying right now?
Every day.
She studies hard every day, every time she studies hard. But it doesn't mean that she's studying right now. The cat jumps high. That means a person is talking about cats and describing them, that they jump high. Okay. Hmm. Have you heard before, Mr. Islam, of phrasal verbs?
Phrasal verbs. I heard about phrasal verbs in
Phrasal
my
verbs,
secondary school.
like what? What are phrasal verbs? Give me an example, please.
I didn't memorize any phrasal verb.
No problem, no problem. It's easy. When you use a word with a preposition, you know what's a preposition?
Preposition: on, at, in.
These are prepositions. To, on, in, at,
I arrive in
into.
the airport.
So, and you put a word with a preposition. So you have like put. We're gonna take put
What?
this time.
What?
If I say he may put
I,
off the meeting today.
Mr. Omar, I wanna drink water.
Of course, take your time. Of course,
Okay. Okay.
take your time.
I'll come back.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Mr. Islam. I hope that you enjoyed the water.
Okay.
Are you there?
I I listen to you.
Yeah, I can hear you, or I'm listening to you.
I listening to you.
I am. I am
I
listening.
am I am listening.
When you put ing, you have to say
Why why I am uh, why I am it's two verbs am and listen.
it's like I'm running from them. It's not I running. When you put
Why
ing, you have am or is or are with it. When you put ing, it doesn't become
it's present continue.
yes. So he
Yeah.
is playing football, not he playing football. He is playing.
He is planning for.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you say am or is an R, your verb, you put it ing to it. I'm listening to you, that means I'm listening to you right now. I listen to you, that means it's a general thing that I do from time to time. Okay, so let's go to the phrasal verbs. With put, look, the phrasal verbs are so important, Mr. Islam, because they make you seem as an American. Because it's like talk like an American. It's exactly like what others try to be. I'm going to give you an example. Put, and you put any different prepositions in front of it, it's going to make it with different feelings, different words. So put, he may put off the meeting today. What does put off mean? He may put off the meeting today.
But of the meeting today, it's terminate the meaning or cancel the meeting.
Okay, very, very nice. But it's not only canceling, it's postponing. You know, postponing,
Postpone. Postponing.
to delay. To put off. Okay,
To delay.
to delay. Yeah,
Delay.
the teacher delayed today's session because he was sick.
Yeah.
Okay, he wanted to put off the meeting because it's so hot today. It's hot. That means it's gonna be, but it's not right now. Put off. Okay, what about put something heavy on you? It's cold. Maybe a mother telling her kid, put something heavy on you. It's cold. Put on. What's put on?
Put something on.
Yes, wear.
Where? Wear clothes.
Wear. Okay. The firefighters should put the fire out now. To put out, put something out. What does that mean?
Firefighter put the fire out to finish it, or
To put it, somebody is telling, yes, yes, to finish, which means to stop the fire. Yes.
so as to stop the
Put out. Okay. To put out, that means to stop the fire. Put out. Okay. It's like when you say somebody's smoking and there's no smoking sign and you don't want him to smoke, so you tell him, please.
Use,
Would you?
put your cigarette up.
Yes. Put your cigarettes out. Right. I'm not going to put up with all the noise. To put up with.
I'm going to put up with all noise.
I'm not going to put up with all this noise. To put up with something, that means
To
to stand something.
stand something,
Mhm.
not minimize.
No, to deal with.
To deal with.
Yes, something. That means to put up with. That means you're trying to deal with it, trying to put your energy to it, and it doesn't work. That means you say, I cannot put up with this. That means you cannot handle it. Okay, what else? Can you read this, please, Mr.
The customer service couldn't help me, so he put me through to a manager.
Yes, the customer service representative couldn't help me, so he put me through to a manager. To put somebody through, what does that mean?
So he put me to a manager. Let me,
Okay, close.
or ask it about the manager.
The minister, you know the minister, al-wazir?
Minister.
Put me through to the minister. You're calling the phone and somebody answers your phone and tell him, put me through to the minister. That means link, contact
Bank contact.
between person and another important person. Okay, what's this?
My brother always puts me down.
My brother always puts me down. To put down, what does that mean?
Didn't listen to me.
Okay, something close. Not to put somebody down, that means
didn't do any advice from me.
Yes, close. To put down somebody, that means to prove to him that you are his not that good. So if I hear one of my kids telling the other, oh, dad, don't try to advise them. These kids those days, they don't study. Okay? And look at this kid, he wastes his time, he's a waste of time, he's nothing. That means the person is putting him down. He is showing him in a very negative situation. Did you get it, Mr. Islam?
I get it.
Okay, what else? I think we're almost done. And these are the 5 words for the day that we have. Grand, it has 2 meanings, by the way, grand.
Grand.
Yes. Yell at.
Yell at.
Ban.
Ban.
Ban is a noun and a verb, both of them. Applaud. Applaud means, I'm not going to say, but, okay. This is the hardest word, infinitesimal.
Infinitesimal.
Of course, we know that infinite is so big, it has no limits.
Infinitesimal. Infinitesimal.
But infinitesimal is something else. You have grand, yell at, ban, applaud, infinitesimal. Grand and infinitesimal, they are adjectives. Yell at and ban, they are verbs, and also ban can be a noun too. Applaud is a verb. So we have about like 5 minutes to end this session, Mr. Islam, and I would like to hear from you. So tell me, how was your feedback about the session and what do you like about it?
I feel free, but
You feel free?
I feel free, session, but I think I'm very bad student.
No, you're not. Don't say this. By the way, I can feel that you gained courage and you are brave.
I never I never speak or I don't speak well until very simple words
No.
like asked or watched. I feel I'm disappointing.
No, 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 no. Why are you disappointed? By the way, when we're talking about watch and ask, we are fixing pronunciation in every word. It's not about watch and ask. This is just an example. Any other word that is similar to these words, it's going to be easy for you to say them. It's not about that the word is easy or hard. I'm using these words because they are known not to make them hard and to make training harder for you. So here, for instance, we had hard words. Last but not least, manual, right?
Yeah.
What else? We talked about the first words, the first 5 words, not easy words. Most of the people, they don't know them. They don't know fluke, they don't know yearn for, they don't know eradicate, they don't know hilarious, they know gullible.
In fact, I searched about 5 words in the internet.
No
I
problem.
searched it. I searched about
Search for.
yeah. I
Search
ser
for.
I searched about search for. I searched I searched for about the last 5 words.
Yeah. Grand, yell, ban, upload, and infinitesimal.
No.
Those.
The yarn,
Yearn.
yearn, or
Ooh.
flew, eradicate, hilarious, gullible.
Mhm.
I searched for it.
That's not bad. You know, Mr. Islam, that's normal. Anyone who's learning English, when he doesn't or she doesn't understand a word, they go and search for the word. Then it becomes part of the vocabulary that they know. And we use them, try to use them. These words, every 4 sessions, I'm gonna have all the words, 20 words, and in the fifth session and the fourth session, I'm gonna ask you in the middle of the session to use these words. I'm gonna send you like, or you can write them down, put them in front of your eyes, and try to use them as long as you can. You get me? In order to make it more practical. Do you get me, Mr. Stam?
I get you.
Okay. So we are done now, Mr. Stam. 2 hours passed. I hope that you enjoyed the session as much as I enjoyed it myself. I was really happy. We talked about different topics. We covered pronunciation. We watched a video together. We discussed it. Um, we talked about phrasal verbs, different ones like put off, put up with, put me through, put down. What's the difference between them? So I hope that you're happy and you always enjoy the sessions.
Really, I'm very happy. But
Look,
in the
Mr.
last, I need to ask a question for
Yes,
you.
of course.
In your opinion, what can I do? I have two contents. Uh, two technical, two contents. One in Arabic, one in English. In technical,
Technical what? Technical in your work? Your work?
it's related to my loving career.
Mm-hmm.
Information technology. I love it
So you have the choice to study it
more,
in English or
more and
Arabic.
more.
That's your choice.
Yeah. In your opinion, how to start in Arabic or in English content?
Look, if you don't know
Or
the Arabic, if you don't know it at all, start with it. But if you know the Arabic but you don't know the English, then do the English.
yeah, okay,
To make it stick into your head, to your mind.
okay, okay. I understand.
Very nice. So, inshallah, next time we're gonna meet on
Is
Wednesday
easily
at
and
30.
I have
Sorry again, Mr. Islam?
start with English content.
Yes, yes, yes.
Many thanks for you, Mr. Omar. Uh, I I I think being a terrible student for you.
No, no, no. I swear you're not. Please don't say this, Mr. Islam. You're very good. You're learning. This is just the second session. Don't judge yourself. You're just in the beginning. Everything is going to be better and easier. And I find that you are in the second session now better than the first session. I can see this.
I hope, Mr. Omar, I hope, inshallah.
That's true.
I hope, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah. Please take care of yourself. I'm gonna, inshallah, upload the video and send it to you.
Okay, okay,
Inshallah. Take care of yourself.
okay, Mr. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.